we actually believe this politically because our Western systems, which are quite functional, are also predicated on the idea that you're sovereign. Well, what does that mean? Well, it means the government has to respect your rights. But like I said, we've talked too much about rights. There's more to it than that. The proposition is that the state is blind and old and decayed and dead, and it requires the vision and the truth of the living in order to keep it on track. And so what you do to keep it on track is you consult the living, each one of us, as sovereign individuals. And the reason you do that is because of the proposition that you could actually do that. You could open your eyes, you could see what was in front of you, you could speak the truth, and you could keep the ship of state properly afloat and oriented in the correct direction. And our entire society is predicated on that idea as well. And so that's the responsibility, right? And it's a burdensome and terrible responsibility. But I also think, given the fundamental catastrophe of life and the fact that you have to deal with that without becoming embittered, that you need a weight and a load of responsibility that's of sufficient magnitude and worth so that it balances the fragility that characterizes you. You could make things better. You could reduce suffering in the world. You could act in a meaningful and truthful way. And there would be nothing in that but good if it was good that you wanted. And that's all at the bottom of what constitutes the self-evidence of our equality before God, our inalienable rights, and the requirement for the consent of the governed. Thank you very much.